Okay, now, because I forgot to turn the other one on. I forgot to turn the other stream on. Okay, so we're talking about he drains you and then he blames you. Okay, that's that's the whole thing today. So think about this, y'all. You're out there working doubles, okay? You're working doubles trying to make sure that your rent is paid. Good God. Oh, real quick, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. This thing voice activated to 7 hours instead of 7 minutes. Damn. All right. So you're making sure the rent is paid. Your lights are on. The kids are fed. Okay. All right. And then he's behind bars talking about hold me down, baby. Okay. You're the only one I've got. Because that happens a lot. And because you've got a good heart. Okay. Because we do talk about this. All right. These ladies are not stupid. They don't have low self-worth or self-esteem or anything like that. It's nothing like that. Okay. But because they got a good heart, these ladies are doing it. They ride. You send the money for his commissary. You answer every call. Okay. You listen to his jailhouse dreams like they're gospel. Okay. You listen to those dreams of him owning his own tire shop or whatever the fuck. Okay. Or he's going to be a rapper one day. That's what you're listening to. And then you start believing. You start believing the dream. Okay. Because you're hoping that you're building something real together. But I'm going to ask you, what exactly are you building with a man who's behind concrete and steel? Okay. You're out here in the real world sacrificing your freedom. Okay. Your youth, your glow, while he's sitting up getting free meals, free time, and full control of your emotions. And then when he gets out, that's when the nightmare starts. He's not grateful. He's resentful. Okay? He feels small. He feels emasculated. And instead of appreciating you, he punishes you for being the one who held it all together. He drains your bank account, your peace, your patience, and turns around and calls you controlling. Calls you the problem. Ladies, I need you to hear me out loud. A man who loves you will not let you drown for him. He will not let you lose your job, your home, your sanity, just so he can feel like he's still got somebody. Okay? None of that will happen. Because once he's out, he's bringing chaos with him. His old friends, his bad habits, okay? His unfinished business. All right? And suddenly your house becomes a halfway house. He's out there playing parole games while you're walking on eggshells. You can't even sleep peacefully because you don't know if you're going to wake up to the cops at the door or with another woman showing up to your house. Okay. You don't know. So let's stop calling it loyalty when it's really self-sabotage. Stop calling it love when it's dependency. You don't owe a man your freedom. Sorry. His time behind bars is not yours to serve. All right. So this morning we're going to talk about what it really costs when a woman holds a dude down. All right. And why that cost is too damn high. Okay. So let me talk about the top viewers real quick. Kit Kat's number 1. Gardening Grunge is number 2. Dean's number 4. Dean is number 3. Momo's number 4. And Morphin Orphan is number 5. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Let's see, what was that? Tay says, listen to her. She's telling the truth. If you want to suffer, ignore her message. Woo. Yeah, and I don't want to see anybody else suffer. I don't want to see it because it's happened. I saw it too much. Okay, I saw it way too much. All right. So let's talk about the money drain. Oh, Kit Kat, thank you so much for the woolly hat. Let me put that on. Momo, thank you so much for the roses. And who was that? Cindy, thank you for the Daily Heart Me and the rose. Let's see. Kit Kat sent a woolly hat. Let me make sure. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Let me unmirror this. So I got this right. Okay, that's better. That's better. Where are we at? Right there. Right here. Okay. Thank you so much, Kit Kat. Yeah. Let's talk about that money drain, okay? Because that's the first thing. That's the first thing, or one of them, that the ladies are dealing with, okay? before they even realize what the hell's going on, he's going to start asking you for money. Shit, I forgot to get me a towel. Hold on a second. I got to get something. Who was that sent the level up sparks? Cindy, thank you so much. I'll be right back, y'all. Shoot. All right. I can't have that chalk getting all over my stuff. Y'all, how many times do I do this? I roll over my light. Y'all, thank you so much for the roses. Oh my God, I do this like every other day. And it's stuck in the wheel. No! Oh my God. No! Oh my God, how do I get it out? Oh, shoot. It's stuck. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Well, that was embarrassing. Okay. Oh my God. I keep rolling. I need to do something to get those things like, I gotta figure something out about those so I'm not rolling them over. Anyway. Rockstar and Leonorine. Oh my God. Let's see, you need to get one of those things they put over cords so people, yeah, I need to get that. Because that is, golly. That happens like every other day. Anyway, so let's talk about Morphin Orphan. Thank you so much for the woolly hat. But let's talk about the money drain, okay? This, dealing with inmates, okay, is seriously a financial black hole, all right? It's a financial black hole. You're putting the money on his books. You're putting money on the phone. You're not even sure sometimes if when you put the money on the phone, is he only calling you? I've seen situations, y'all. I've seen situations where a woman will be putting the money on the phone and then he's calling other women with the money that she put on the phone. And then he's asking her for more money and she's like, but you didn't call me. Who were you calling? That shit was weird. I felt bad for those ladies. They did change it. I think Securus, because my state used Securus. I think Securus had it where you can opt to put money so that the dude can only call you. But that's still wild, okay? Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Also, once I get the live goal completed, I will open up the panel for discussion. Let's see. In Michigan, they have to put it directly on your phone number. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Let's see. Mesmerize and Morphin, thank you so much for the roses. And Cindy, thank you so much for the roses. All right. So, care packages, travel for visits, the wear and tear on your vehicles. Okay. Dating a dude in prison is really expensive. All right. It's real expensive. And so he'll say stuff like, this is my jail phone for those of y'all that don't know me. Hey, baby, I need $50 for soap and snacks. You know what I'm saying? Like just crazy stuff. Or, hey, if you love me, you'll keep my books full. What? And the crazy part is you don't even know necessarily what he's doing with that money once you send it. Hey, Queen Miss, good morning. You don't know what that dude is doing with your money once you send it. He could be... I say this every single day, okay? Every time I talk about the financial aspect of this stuff, of dealing with these dudes in prison, I tell y'all that once that money is there, you don't know. He could be telling you that he's using the money, to feed himself. He might tell you, thank you so much, Mesmerized. He might be telling you like, oh Lord, here we go. Ladies, look at this. Dating any woman in the streets is also very expensive. I've had women ask for money. Good. The women should be asking you for money, regular plumber, because you're asking for boom boom. You're asking for poom poom. So you think you're supposed to get that for free? Get out of here, man. Y'all act like we're not in a patriarchy. Y'all act like you're not asking for a woman to service your member. You act like you're not asking for some woman to let you hunch all over her and sweat all over her. I'm asking for money on the internet. Fuck yeah, I'm asking for money on the internet. Damn it. Because it costs money to spread this message. It sure does. Yeah. But y'all, ladies, don't get tricked by this stuff right here. These men expect you to spread it open to them for free. They want you to bust it open for free, ladies. They are going to ask you for your time. They're going to ask you to clean their house, raise their kids, even going on a date with them. Listen, they know what they're after. What a joke, girl. Oh, Lord. This man employed, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What a joke. This man employs people and gets nothing for free, but you're trying to get women for free. He's trying to get women for free. Ladies, I need you to understand. God damn it. Ladies, I was trying. Fuck my voice. I'm a holla until I can't. You understand me? I'm a holla until I can't. Hold on. Ladies, I need you to understand. The reason that the men get so mad, I'm talking about prison dudes. But you know why they get mad? Because they are the prison dudes. Okay? They're the prison dudes out here. Ladies, these men are trying to get the boom boom for free. They expect you. They expect you to roll over on your back or get on all fours. They expect you to give it to them for free. So they're going to trick you. They're going to try to trick you into thinking that if you ask for anything from them while they are asking everything from you, they are going to try to trick you into giving yourself up for a discount. They're going to try to trick you into busting it open for a 2 for $20 at Applebee's. 2 for $20. So that means he ate and you ate too for $20. 2 meals. So really, you busting it open for $10. That's what he's expecting. I'm telling y'all ladies right now, do not fall for that shit. Do not fall for that shit. That's nasty. Ladies, that's why they get upset about the 304s. That's why they get so mad about the 304s, because the 304s had it right. Pay me, bitch. If you want some of this, if you want some of that meow meow, that's what I'm talking about, mesmerized. Thank you. If you want some of that meow, then you are going to pay up front. Up front. Up front. Up front. Pay me. I am not rolling over and getting that shit for free. That is crazy. They are going to take everything from you if you allow it. And they will sit there and use the dumbest of reverse psychology, make you feel like it's something that you're just supposed to be doing. Knowing good and damn well, they are trying to get you for a discount. They want to get you for a bargain. Ladies, if you aren't getting your rent paid, ladies, if you aren't getting your new tires on your car, oil changes, if he ain't buying you shit, if he ain't contributing nothing, don't you give shit. And fuck shit. Hold on a second. Ladies, I need to tell you something else too. Okay? Because I know there's a lot of young ladies. I know there's a lot of women who might be middle-aged, my age, older. Do not get yourself suckered into doing wife activities for somebody you're not married to. Don't you ever bring your tail up in some, I almost said it, some ninja's house. Don't you ever bring your tail up in some ninja's house and start cleaning it. Don't you ever have yourself cooking for no motherfucker. Don't you ever do that shit. Don't you ever. Never. Mama, we did the live goal. Hey, Cynthia. Listen. Damn, y'all did the live goal already. Thank you so much. Listen, don't you ever do that. Don't ever let a man come up in here, because the first thing that they're hunting for is that, okay? The first thing that they're hunting for, the reason they're talking to you in the first place is because they want something. They want something. They want that behind. That's why they talk to you in the first place. Don't you understand that, ladies? Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heartbeat and please subscribe. They are only talking to you because they want that cat. If your mama didn't tell you, I'm telling you that. Okay? The only reason they're in your face is because they want that kitty cat. Make them pay. Make them pay. Make them pay. Don't let them try to tell you that you're a 304 for asking for something. Let's see, in my opinion, too many moms sugarcoat that most men only want the one thing. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not sure if it's that they sugarcoat it, Tay, but I think that they think, because a lot of our mothers are also male-centered. They teach us that to keep us away from the boys and from the men, okay, that are going to do us dirty. But what they don't tell us is to get shit, to get stuff. There needs to be an even exchange. They want to talk about, well, it shouldn't be transactional, but it is. A lot of the stuff is to them. It is straight up transactional to them. Okay? Oh, no. Another live with a bunch of miserable bitches. Why don't you say it? Why don't you say the full word? Why don't you say the full word? I'm not miserable. You know why? Because I'm not giving up no poom poom for free. I'm not miserable. I'm going to get some shit. I'm going to get a bag. I'm going to get some stuff. Why am I mad? I'm mad because dudes want to come up in here. Broke motherfuckers want to come in. That's why I'm mad at y'all for being broke. Y'all hate yourselves for being broke. You hate yourselves for being broke, but you expect us to bust it open for y'all broke motherfucking asses. Brainwashed women, no. The brainwashed women are the ones that are fucking busting it open to y'all motherfuckers for free. That's who's brainwashed. That's who's brainwashed. Not the women that are clinking it down. It's the women that are like, oh, he took me to Sizzler. And I'm going to bust it open. That's a brainwashed motherfucker right there. Because for far too long, we sat there and told young women, after 3 dates. Shut up, man. You're mad because you're broke. Go get a job. Go get a job. Or if you only got one job and you don't have enough money, get 2 jobs. And if you don't have enough money after that, get your 2 jobs, get a hustle. And if you're not making enough money after that, then get 2 hustles. But don't come over here when women are trying to explain to other women not to give y'all dusty, broke ass motherfucking bitches when we're trying to tell to not give y'all nothing for free because y'all are trying to take everything for free. Hey, Mandy baby. When y'all are trying to take every motherfucking thing for free, don't get mad because women have clocked your shit. You nasty, dirty dick motherfuckers. Shit. Pissing me off on a Saturday. My voice is already shot. Listen. These dudes are broke. And they want your booty for a discount. Every time. And every time you acquiesce, you are lowering your value. They want to sit there and talk to women as if it's having children that lowers your value. They want to talk, you were married before, your value is lowered. Damn it. Do y'all understand that these motherfuckers are actually talking about the fact, y'all, the fact being around a man lowers your value, god damn it. That's what actually does it. Do y'all understand when they sit there and talk about women like that, it's actually being around one of them dirty dick motherfuckers actually lowers your value? Not being a woman, not being a mother, being around one of them motherfuckers. Do not give the boom boom away for free. Because if they are literally a net negative, they need to be paying you for that shit. Get some tires on your car, get your rent paid, get your hair done, get your nails done. And if you got a guy that's over there telling you that you're a gold digger when he's trying to get all the gold, that's where the gold is at. And that's where he's trying to stick his little wick into the fucking gold. If you got a dude that's trying to do all that without giving you shit, get his dusty ass away from you. Fucking spray him. Spray that dusty dick motherfucker with a something. I'm so sick of their shit. Shit, y'all got me. But I'm fucking mad this morning. Fucking mad this morning. That shit pisses me off. Talking about miserable women. Talking about miserable women. Fuck them. Dirty ass, dusty ass, broke ass, punk ass, raggedy ass, scallywags. Trying to tell women what to do because they realized that women have figured them out. Momo, did you send me a woolly hat, honey? I feel like I saw you did, but I was over here hollering. Y'all, my voice, yeah, you did send me a woolly hat. Y'all, these dusty ass dudes, they don't even like talking about the prison dudes because it's too close to them. They make me sick to my stomach. They make me sick. Shit, always want something for free. Always want something for free. And ladies, I swear to God, if you give yourself over to them for a discount, they will never appreciate you. You think they appreciate the woman that gave their poom poom away for a 2 for $20 at Applebee's? Do you really think they give a shit about that? No, they don't appreciate you at all. The more you give them, the more you give them for free, the more you're telling you that you're not worth it. Then go on. Keep on busting it open for them. For nothing. Keep on. That is bad pussy management. I swear to God. Don't do that shit. Listen to me. I am a middle-aged woman. I've been married before. I've dealt with dudes for my whole adult life. And I'm telling you right now, a man is not going to appreciate anything he got for a discount. And that includes your body. Stop giving it up for free. Damn it. Damn it, quit doing that shit to yourself. Quit doing that to yourself. It doesn't make any damn sense. They do not appreciate it. They don't appreciate it. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart meal. Please subscribe. Stop it. Stop giving away your body for free. Stop giving away your body. Y'all, seriously, here's what I want y'all to do. Exactly. No free labor. Cynthia, listen. Listen, little girl. Listen, little girl. Y'all need to be looking up. Y'all need to be looking up. Oh, hold on. Cassian. Y'all need to be looking up how much it costs. And your, y'all need to be looking up how much it costs for them to get themselves a lady of the night. How much does that cost? And y'all need to start figuring that shit out. When y'all start seeing how much it costs, y'all gonna stop throwing that shit away for free. I'm telling you right now. Quit putting yourself in the bargain bin. Stop doing it. Stop giving it away for free. These men do not appreciate a fucking thing they get for free. They don't appreciate nothing they didn't have to work for. They don't appreciate nothing that they got for free. They will fucking toss that shit around and stomp on it and throw it in the trash. And that is exactly what they do to women's hearts and women's bodies. If they don't have to invest, that includes, like when I'm talking about this shit, I'm also talking about going 50-50 with a motherfucker. Going 50-50 is stupid. Don't. If you're already in that situation, I don't know what to tell you. But for the ladies that are not in a relationship right now, do not go 50-50 with a man. He could get a roommate. He could get a roommate. Okay? He could get a roommate. Oh, look at here. That's a man right there. That's a man right there telling you ladies what to be looking at. Yeah, not the one strung out trying to be sick. Check the prices of the high quality escorts. Exactly. And see, that's what a non-broke ass man is going to tell a woman to do. He's over here making little suggestions about better poom poom management. Listen, check it out. Check it out for your area. Man, these glasses are pissing me off. Check it out for your area. But I am so sick of these guys sitting there trying to come up into women's spaces and telling us what to do with ourselves. We literally birthed these clowns into existence. We literally birthed these. They would not exist without us. And their whole lives, they're trying to crawl back in. Their whole lives, they're trying to crawl back in. Ladies, they need to pay for that. Okay? They need to pay for that. They piss me off. Coming in here trying to tell. Y'all, don't deal with broke dudes. I'm telling you right now, broke dudes hate themselves. Okay? Broke dudes hate themselves. They hate themselves. And they will take that hatred on themselves out on your ass. They sure will. Who said that? Calculate all the other free labor they get. Yes, exactly. Calculate all that out. You calculate the sex worker cost. Calculate how much it costs for a maid. Calculate how much it costs for a cook. Okay? Calculate how much it costs for a damn laundress. And you ask yourself, if they're two boring ass pumps, if they're 5 minutes of whatever knocking around without any care to you, if that's worth you giving that shit away for free, what the hell? Yeah, gardening grunge. I said laundress. I'm old, y'all. I'm old. You like that word? So do I. Let's see. Men like that. Men like that like to be on for. No, they don't. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, psychic queen and their therapist hate themselves for some reason, hate their mothers. Yeah, they hate their mothers because the mothers typically had to go out there and work and try to make some shit shake for their funky asses after their daddies left them. And then they don't know who to be mad at because they're men and they don't want to hate themselves, but they really do just hate themselves. We don't need to stick around and try to figure out why they hate themselves. Fuck them. Let them figure that out on their own. But ladies, you need to manage yourselves. Please manage yourselves. Okay? Stop rolling over for these dudes. Okay? Let's just not. It's silly. Okay? People don't take care of stuff sometimes that they got for free. But especially when it comes to women. They don't. Okay? If that man is paying all the bills, that he is going to value his household more because his money is going into it. Okay? His money's going into it. But if he is paying half the bills like you're some kind of glorified roommate that he can snuggle with, he is not going to give a shit about you. He could have gotten himself a roommate. So are you a roommate? And he will repeat how much it's his house. Look, don't be a roommate to some guy that you're sleeping with, because that's exactly what it is if you guys are going half on the bills. You are his roommate. He's actually taking advantage of you. Seriously. Okay? If you are in a relationship with a man, I don't care if it's a marriage or y'all are just shacking up. I don't care. If you're in a relationship with a dude and you are paying 50-50, you're basically paying him for your disrespect. Because that's what's going to happen. You are a roommate that's getting taken advantage of. Yeah, a man of substance will not financially abuse you. Yeah, yeah, and that's the other thing too. It's not just about finding somebody with money. You gotta find somebody that's not a dick. Okay, that's actually that actually wants to take care of you, not somebody that's being a miser. Mari, thank you so much for getting your daily heart me. Yeah. Man, yeah, you don't want to do that. Don't be a roommate. Don't ever be a roommate. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on. I'm going to take this woolly hat thing down real quick. Let's open up this panel for discussion. My voice is messed up. I sound like I don't know. Now I'm all gravelly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Restless is smart. Restless is going to survive the male sadness apocalypse because he knows what's going on. He said, hold on a second, I got stuck to this thing. Hold on, he said, ladies, you have what we want. We can't live without you. Not the opposite. Exactly. He's admitting it because that's what's going on. Men shit themselves when there's no women around. Okay? They're weird. Oh, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can't contribute to the live goal, that'll be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Yeah. They can't live without us. They don't know what to do with themselves. We don't behave like that, though. I like to know why Gabrielle Union shit doing 50-50 with her husband. Yeah, because she's a pick-me. Hey, what's going on, Teachable?
Yeah. Hello.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Hi. I'm just enjoying the conversation. First time visitors. So I'm just hanging out with y'all. And you're a wonderful talker and you're a blessing too. And I'm glad you're keeping it real with everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
I don't have to say nothing. You got it all, girl.
Oh man. I feel bad like when I'm starting to go off and like new people are finding me. I'm like,
too.
Thank you. I'm trying to look younger.
Your face, your skin is beautiful. It's
glowing.
Thanks. You can't probably see what we can see over here on this side of the camera, but you look great.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm getting into some Korean skincare. I'm trying to look younger. I'm middle-aged and I'm trying to look, younger every day.
Well, you don't have to work too hard.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the information because all of it is facts. It's so true. But you know what? I think the biggest thing with us women, we have such good hearts, a lot of us.
Yes.
And we always want the best. We always want the best out of people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's our huge downfall is probably our good hearts.
Yeah.
And then that's our downfall.
Yeah, we have been socialized. Right. It's the socialization. We have been socialized to be that loving, nurturing, caring woman, even when nobody else is being that way towards us.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. We need...
And then one day we wake up and find out, hey, these guys are selfish. They're taking advantage.
Yeah. Exactly. Yup. Mm-hmm. And that's why they hate it when we have the conversations. I was talking about prison stuff. But they hate it when we have the conversations because they're like, ooh, that's too close to us.
Right, right. But I appreciate the gentleman that said, that men need us. That is so very true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's so very true.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, he's smart. Yeah, he's not going to be by himself.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Wise man.
Yep. He's like, I'm not about to do this alone. Yeah, he's smart.
Yeah, he is. That's a very, very, very smart man. But yeah, us women, we just, we need to support each other more as well, and have each other's backs as well. So I think that's important for us to do that. We really don't have anything to be griping at each other about, because everybody's, we got a lot to offer. We're all of that, all of it, so.
Absolutely. Yeah. But I think what it really takes is for women to not be male-centered. A a lot, like, because
Right.
we've been socialized to be that way. I used to be male centered. I didn't even know what that was. And then I was like, whoa, yeah, this thinking is stupid.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. Me too. I mean, when younger, you don't really even know. But I guess because, you just, I don't know, you see your mom and your older sisters and everyone
Mhm.
just kind of like, being the very best that they can be, and just you kind of follow behind their footsteps. And
Mhm.
then you find out one day, it's not fair. It's not a balance. It's not a balance.
Right.
Um, you know,
Yeah.
people are not, they don't think like we do in a lot of ways. People are mostly selfish, and you can't give them enough. You'll spend your whole life giving to them. It'll never be enough. Never
Exactly.
be enough.
Exactly. And that's the part that we need to understand, that they do not think of us the way we think of them. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Perfectly said.
Mhm.
Perfectly said. Well said. Thank you. Thank
All
you for letting
right.
me come up.
Oh yeah, thank you
Appreciate
for
you, babe.
coming up.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Thanks, dear.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna drop me?
I
I don't know
got
how
you.
that
I got
works.
you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Queen Miss, thank you so much for that woolly hat. Let me go ahead and get you up here. Oh man, my voice, y'all. I don't know why I yell. My dad's like, "That's your mama," and I'm like, "No, that's you. That is 100% you." Uh, yeah, my dad gets to fussing. Mm-hmm. When he gets to cut or fussing and cussing. Let's see. I'm gonna put you. Yep, right over here. Okay. Let me get this. All right. Oops. Can you see? Yeah. All right. Let's do big old heart right there. Boop, 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 boop. Yep. Yeah. Yay. Okay. Yeah, these guys, they get all mad. They don't want us talking about these things. They don't want us realizing, like, hey, we're getting they don't want us knowing. Thank you so much, Nina. Yeah, they don't want us knowing anything. They just want us to be giving everything away for free. They want us to be whatever. It's dumb. But yeah, they are going to drain everything from you if you allow it. Okay. Let's talk about the time thief. Y'all, this is still open. Okay? This is open. I'm gonna let y'all know though. I'm putting it back this way because I don't like it when there's no people in the box, okay? But you can still request up if you like, okay? Because it's just that there's no boxes. Oh, shoot. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Let's see here. Glad you're hearing it now from my experience and learn what not to do. Yes. Yes. Seriously. Yes, I'm glad because you're a youngin'. Okay, want to make sure you're good to go. But let's talk about the time thief. Okay. Oh shoot, real quick, let me shout out the top viewers right now. Kit Kat's number 1, Morphin Orphan is number 2, Maddie's number 3, Momo's number 4, and Queen Miss is number 5. Thank y'all so much. Okay, so these guys will have these ladies primed and waiting. Okay. What the fucking fuck? Get your racist weird ass out of here. I ain't like that. Calling me Shaniqua. That shit pissed me off. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Flockin', you can come up whenever you're ready. Yeah. And remember, even though you don't see the boxes, that's fine. Okay? You can still request up, okay? Even if you don't see the boxes. All right. So these guys will basically use a woman's time like it's a leash, okay? The calls, the letters, hours by the phone just waiting on the... And then years. Some of these women are waiting around for years. on a really, really sad leash situation. Thank you, Ramona. And good morning, Belle. Sabrina, thank you so much for the roses. Yes, love bomb and all that stuff. Oh, God, my throat. Damn it. It's almost like it's scratchy and dry. From shouting. Kit Kat, thank you so much for the finger hearts. Okay. So the crazy part is, while the woman is holding this dude down, Kit Kat, thank you so much. While she's holding him down, giving all the money and waiting by the phone and just he's draining her of everything. Time is moving by. The world is moving on without her. Okay? She's got herself saddled with this bum who, again, didn't care enough about his own freedom to be free. He's out there committing crimes, y'all. Okay? Just out there committing all sorts of stupid crimes. And she's just sitting there waiting. She's just going to wait on him. And who knows, she might wait forever. And I know, like, it's hard to understand for people on the outside looking in, but I just want to tell y'all, be careful how you talk to these ladies, okay? Y'all can buy a Birkin bag with the amount you spend on him, morphin' orphan, yeah. There's so many things a woman could do for herself if she dropped the zero. If she dropped that net negative, the thing that's just draining her of everything. She'd have started a business. Who knows? Gone back to school. All these things. But time is moving on without her. Okay? Time is moving on. And this guy is not going to care about that. Oh, Kit Kat says she wants her 20s back. Yeah. And you're not going to get them back. And he's not going to care that he took it from you. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, how many of y'all, like, how long would you wait on a dude in a cage? Like, what do you think your maximum would be? In the chat. What do you think your maximum time for waiting? Let's see, I'm saying never. Hell no, bye. I wouldn't. Yeah, never. One day. Zero. Yeah. Good. Because nothing good's going to come out of it. Okay? Yeah, never again. 2 minutes, I'm not built like that. -0. Damn. A holding cell is too long. That's what I'm talking about. That's too much time. All right. Let me talk about the top viewers real quick. Kit Kat's number 1. Morphin' Orphan's number 2. Mandy's number 3. Momo's number 4. And Queen Miss is number 5. Thank y'all so much. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about the youth tax. Okay? Now, it's like the time thief, but it's a little more. Okay? A lot of times when women end up in these situations with these prison dudes, they're typically giving away the best years of their life, okay? The time when they're supposed to be exploring, the time when they're supposed to be figuring out who they are as women, okay? It's like a lot of these ladies barely know who they are, and they're already just giving everything away to a man in a box. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever seen a woman holding a man down before she's even 30 years old. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever seen that. A woman she's in her early 20s and she's just holding a man down in prison. Oh no, we got somebody doing it right now. I'm going to tell y'all something. Now I talk about the prefrontal cortex. Okay? I talk about the prefrontal cortex. It's not done cooking until you're about 25 to 27, somewhere in there. You were 14 to 17. Oh, Isha, no. Yeah. Your brain isn't even done developing. And You know what I'm saying? You don't even know who you are outside of living in your parents' home, or, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know who you are yet. And this kind of stuff, because this is traumatizing and you might not even understand it. A lot of this stuff is like straight up DV, okay? You got financial abuse. You got verbal abuse. You got a bunch of, you're being love bombed and gaslit. This stuff is rewiring your brain, okay? From my understanding. And your brain isn't even done cooking. Being involved in situations like this will change you forever. And it'll probably take a lot of years of therapy to correct. Your 20s, you should be living your life. Psychic Queen, you're saying it rewires the nervous system too? I could see that. I can see that. Especially like if you're constantly worried about some jailbird safety in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can't contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, Momo. Yes. Thank you for saying that. We'll be able to role play once the finger heart goal is completed. Thank you so much, Momo. Y'all, your 20s. A lot of us are also having like babies in our 20s because we're told that that's when we're supposed to be doing that. We're told if we're not having babies in our early 20s, then we're old. You know, like it's too old. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff working against women already to kind of keep us in a box. There's a lot of programming that we have to unlearn, okay? But being with a dude that's locked down is stealing your youth. All that time that you're supposed to be learning who you are. All that time you're supposed to be developing and growing. Okay? And not just like, you know, in your head, but I mean like financially and stuff like that. Educationally, financially. You know? You're going to miss out on opportunities. You're going to miss out on healthy relationships because I swear to God, being involved with a dude in prison is not healthy. It's not a full relationship. The dude cannot be a full partner. Okay? First of all, inmates are in survival mode. And because they're in survival mode, they're going to be really manipulative. And they can't be with you. Yes, it's very one-sided, Isha. It's not a relationship. Okay? It's just not. Not a real one. It's one where you're basically, goddamn. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say it like this. You're basically renting the dude. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay to play. It's very weird. It's actually, when you really break it all down, it's kind of really against patriarchal norms. Women holding down a man in prison and being in love with a dude in prison is super against patriarchal norms. And not in a good way. Okay? Not in a good way at all. It's sucking you dry. It's wasting your life. Squandering opportunities. And it kind of keeps you from building your own life. Okay? And so you got to ask yourself, which version of yourself do you want to be in 10 years? There are women holding these guys down forever. Now, before I get into this next one, let's see, if you think about it, how much money the government, makes off of JPay, Securus, GTL. Yeah. That's another thing too. So your tax dollars are going to house these guys. And then you're paying a system to talk to them. You're already paying for them to live. And then you're giving them even more money. Like, it's crazy. I just let him go before my birthday, starting over. Congratulations, Francis. Yeah. Congratulations. Because it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. And I know there's a lot of women, because, yeah, there's been attacks. I don't know. The prison wives have gotten upset with me. And I'm getting attacks. But yeah, these dudes are truly parasitic. They're truly parasitic. They're sucking these women's energy. They're sucking away their finances. They're taking away their opportunities. And they're preventing them from growing in a place where it's already difficult for women. That's not what a man should do. Ever. And you can't even, I mean, the fact that, like, you got women that are using the excuse, well, who's going to take care of him because he's in prison? Well, he went because he wanted to. He went to prison because he wanted to. And I think the more that women understand that, I think the better off women will be. But real quick, let me talk about the top viewers. Yeah, his mom can take care of Kit Kat. Kit Kat's number 1. Morphinorphin is number 2. Mandy's number 3. Momo's number 4. And Rockstar, hey Rockstar, is number 5. Listen. Listen. Let's talk about the emasculation explosion. Now, I've already talked about how dudes do not give a shit about anything that they got for a discount. And that includes your body. Okay? That includes your time, your body, your presence. All of that. Oh, Kelsey, thank you so much for getting your daily heart me. Prison strips men of their manhood. It sure does. They're being told when to go to bed. Can you imagine? They're told when to go to bed, when to get up, when to go eat breakfast, when to go outside to play. Okay? They become wards of the state. They become children, in a sense. Okay? The man is going to come out resentful and angry. Okay? He's not going to be grateful at all. He's going to act like it when he's on the phone getting money from you while he's locked up. He might act like it for the first, little bit of time after he gets out of prison. But eventually, he's going to realize that he's not going to be able to level up to you. See, women, put a 1 in the chat if you know where I'm about to go with this. The difference between a woman's apartment, who is a single woman's apartment, where she has no children or anything like that, and then a single man's apartment, where he has no children, no girlfriend, no nothing, okay? Y'all know the difference between put a 1 in the chat if you know where I'm going with this. A single woman's apartment versus a single man's apartment. You know what I'm talking about here? Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can't contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. A single woman's apartment is going to be a home. She's going to make it a home. She's going to have some furniture. It might not be the most expensive furniture, but she's going to have some furniture. She's going to have some decorations. She is going to make that place cozy. You know what I'm saying? She's going to make that place comfortable for her because she's putting thought into it. What do I want to see when I come home? After a long day of work or a long day of school, whatever you're doing, what do I want to see when I come home? Mika, thank you so much for the finger hearts. Okay? But men that are single typically have the shittiest places. They barely have furniture. They don't have like matching sets of furniture. They might have like a chair and a TV. They'll use like a milk crate as a coffee table or something. Mattress on the floor. Instead of having curtains, they got fucking fucking blankets tacked onto the wall. They don't have matching plates. No dining room table, no sheets. Yeah. Or sometimes all they got is some sheets. Like, it's just bad. Like, they're just living bad. What did Restless Dreamer saying here? Rugged? You say something? Yeah, living rugged. It just looks bad. And they'll have a job. They'll have a job. They'll have all that stuff. They'll have like no match or just a mattress on the floor, but they'll have like a 72-inch television mounted on the wall and like a PS5. You know what I'm saying? And like an expensive gaming chair. They don't have stuff. Let's see. My ex still has the sheets. I got him over a year ago. Hasn't checked. Girl. Ugh. And a beanbag, right? A love sack. Those things are great. And they expect a woman to decorate it. Right. When men are living by themselves, they just wait for a woman to come along. They don't care. They don't even care. It's not even minimalist. It's just garbage. It almost looks like a trap house. No clean towels. And then you got the ones when they're younger and they like to display empty alcohol bottles because they think that's cool. So all their booze bottles, they'll clean them out and display them. Fucking dumb. Fucking dumb. One towel, right? Ugh. Come on now. That's how they live. And they wait around for a woman to show up to like fix it for them. Absolutely not. Frat house. Yeah, just funky. Just funky. No wash rags, right? They're just funky. My coworker came to my spot and was like, dang, you got the ultimate bachelor pad. I was supposed to have... What's the rest of it? Hurry up. Hurry up, Restless. You see those navy blue sheets and get PTSD, girl. Help him move, but when he went over there, he wouldn't let me inside, girl. Oh, girl. I'm sorry, Restless. I just said, girl. I'm sorry, Restless. Dude. I'm sorry. Anyway, but yeah. These guys do not take care of themselves. They don't think the way we do, okay? We think in, comfort. What's going to be nice for us? And they just don't do that. I do that more than I'd like to admit. You do, right? I do that to my son, unfortunately. My son and I will be watching something. I'll be like, girl. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm sorry. He's like, Mom. Anyway. But yeah. So these dudes get upset when they come to a woman's house after and they see how she's living. She's got a nice car that she keeps clean. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but she keeps it nice. Her apartment may not be like real fancy, but she knows where to go. She goes to TJ Maxx and Home Goods and gets her decorations up. Her place looks nice. You know what I'm saying? And he's looking at that and he's getting upset over time. The fact that she's able to put food in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? And she's not complaining about bills or anything like that. She's just like working and she's doing the stuff. Yeah, clean and comfy. But he'll see that and he realizes that he couldn't do any of that stuff right at the moment. And it's going to make him mad. Let's see. Restless is saying, I work in a new department and they are all ladies. Not used to a guy. They say, thank you, ladies. OMG and that's funny. Dollar General has curtains, guys. Man, I'm telling you right now, ladies, if you go, ladies, I'm going to tell you. Here's something I've learned, okay? Honestly, because I can't tell women, like, just stay away from all dudes because that's impractical, okay? I would never say that, okay? I'm attracted to men, all right? However, I'm going to tell you something. Ladies, and also, it really doesn't matter because if the dude's a piece of shit, he might be a piece of shit. Yeah, it's not about the money. They're just lazy. They don't care about themselves in that way. They're not thinking about anything. They're also not thinking about, they're not even thinking about having a woman come to their home and seeing that. They're not thinking about if she's going to be comfortable. Okay? That's a red flag. If you got a man, like, and you've been dating him for a while and you're like, okay, I'll come to your house. You know, we've been, you know what I'm saying? You're going to spend some adult time together. If you go to that man's house and it looks like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like he doesn't care about himself. He is not going to care about you at all. I'm just letting you know. Okay? I'm not telling you, though, that, like, if you go to a man's house and he actually has, like, furniture and decor and stuff like that, I'm not telling you that means that he's just off rip like a great guy. I'm not saying that, okay? Because those guys can also be pieces of shit. But I am telling you that a guarantee for getting a turd is when you go to that guy's house and there's like nothing in it but a television and a PS5 or an Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. If you get what I'm talking about. If you go to a man's house and like, if you go to a man's house and he doesn't have shit, if he ain't got like bedding, okay, leave. Leave. Why doesn't he care about that? If you go to a man's house and he doesn't have like furniture, get out of there. Okay? Just turn around and go. Shit, I'd be like, you know what? I think I got diarrhea. I need to go. I'm going to go home. I would not be doing that mess. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Man, I would be telling them I had my period so fast. Oh, shit, I got cramps. Oh, went to the bathroom. Oh, I'm bleeding. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be out of there so fast. Let's see. Russell, you said you've had friends who've had lawn chairs for furniture. God damn. Hell no. Hell no. Hey, Big Sash. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would tell that dude, yeah, I'm getting out of there. Ladies, don't, seriously. Seriously. Because how he takes care of himself is also kind of an indicator on how he might take care of you. But if he's not even taking care of yourself or of himself, he is not going to care about you at all. Okay? So I'm just, you know, just word of advice. Okay? If his apartment looks like ass, then you can almost guarantee that, like, if y'all stay together and you get married, you're going to be doing everything in that home. Oh, yep, he'll expect you to do everything. Yep, you were right there with me. Exactly. You are going to be doing everything in that house. He's going to be using all that weaponized incompetent shit. It's going to be bad. Don't do it. Okay? It's not worth it. All right? It's not worth it. But on the flip side, you have to be careful too, because if he does have his stuff like all decorated, it could be because his mother helped him. His mom helped him. His mom could be trying to make sure that he attracts a lady. Okay? So you got to be careful. Like seriously, you got to be careful. Because a mother is going to know. And when it comes to my own son, and I'm going to tell you this, I'm not a boy mom. I'm not a boy mom at all. Okay? I think boy moms are stupid and weird. But what I will say is when my son grows up and gets his own home, hi Maya, when my son grows up and gets his own home, like whether it's an apartment or whatever, or secretly another woman's place, right, I'll make sure it doesn't look too ladylike. But I will make sure that my son decorates his home. Because the whole point, like I will explain to him, like, you're not going to attract a woman if, you know, if your coffee table is a freaking milk crate. You know what I'm saying? And you got a mattress on the floor. So he will have a decorated home. It won't look like a lady lives there. It'll look like a man lives there. But it's not going to be childish. But my whole point for that is to, you know, yeah, the milk crate. But yeah, be careful, ladies. if his shit is decorated, yeah, there could be a woman that lives there. That's how your house is? Yeah. Wait, Restless, are you saying like your house is decorated, but it's like in man style? But it's decorated, right? But it's like, obviously, this is decorated for a man. Good. Good. Yes, and look at the cleanliness of the bathroom. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Look at the cleanliness of the man. If there is piss all over the back of that toilet and all over the floor and the wall, ladies, put a black light in your purse. Ladies, put a black light in your purse. Turn the lights off in the bathroom and search for piss. I'm not even kidding. The wall. Yes. The wall. The wall. Check. 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 Check for splatters. Okay? You got white chick's bathroom seat hanging in your spare bathroom. What the hell? Oh, yeah, you're definitely a dude. Yeah, take a black light. That's what I'm saying. Take a black light into their bedroom, too. Oh, shit, yeah. Don't traumatize you. I'm telling you right now. However that man is taking care of his home. I'm also going to tell under the desk, gardening grunge. Take your hand out and just pop it. Just pop it. Gardening grunge. Good God. Listen, ladies, I'm going to tell you something else. Check to see if they have one. Yes, that's a good one, Kit Kat. If they got more than one pair of sheets, they're good. What are they doing at I don't even want to know. Pop your hand. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're a clean freak and won't take a black light to your own house. Oh, Lord. Yeah. But you want to check, because I'm serious. If you get together with that guy, whatever he's doing at his own place, he's going to take that to yours. And ladies, I actually suggest you get together with a guy that's got that gets a cleaning service. I really do. I highly suggest this. Okay? Because that means cleanliness is important to him. Okay? And also, he understands that it, you know what I'm saying? Like, he understands that it's something that, he needs to pay for. That there's a monetary value to cleaning. I know there's probably a lot of dudes that'll be like disagreeing with me, but I'm telling you, ladies, you gotta weed these motherfuckers out. Okay? You gotta weed these dudes out. Now, let's see, I don't know how many new folks are in here, but I tell y'all a story. I say this is dumb. Okay? But it's what happened. I accidentally started dating my next door neighbor. Okay? And you're probably like, how the fuck is that an accident? Well, I'm going to tell you. I got on a dating website. I met a guy. I didn't really see my next door neighbor. Yes, I know. It sounds dumb. But I didn't really see him. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy. He's busy. I didn't really see the dude. But, we met at this restaurant that's probably like 15 minutes away from the houses. And there was like, because we got there like, I guess as it was opening. And I'm looking for a place to park. I'm looking because he sent me a text message and he's like, I'm here. You did that too, Melly Melt? Shit. And he's like, my car is here. And I'm like, well, I don't see. So I'm driving around. I drove to the other side and I saw a vehicle and I saw that it was my next door neighbor's car. And I recognized the car. And I was like, oh shit. Well, he must be coming here for lunch or something. It still didn't dawn on me. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can't contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. So, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm parking. And he was like, okay, well, I'm getting out of the car now. And then he gets out of my neighbor's car. You know what I'm saying? And it's my freaking neighbor. And he's wearing like a suit. You know, he's in business casual, but he's wearing like a suit, a sport coat. And he's got flowers. And I was like, fuck me. It's my fucking neighbor. So I get out of my car. And we're just looking at each other. And we're just like, are you fucking serious? We're fucking next door neighbor. Like, oh, fuck. Yeah, it was fucking stupid. And so I took the flowers and I was like, man, this fucking sucks. Now, the thing about this, my sister didn't like him. My sister she thought the next door neighbor was weird because she didn't like that, like, he would be outside on his porch in a chair watching her mow the lawn. Like, she thought he was creepy, but she thinks men are creepy in general. So I just, like, took what she said with a grain of salt. But I also knew that, like, when my mom was here, hey, work from home, boo. I also knew, well, you know, it would be like, he would just be out there hanging out. Like, you know, on his own porch. You know what I'm saying? Like, what people do. Not like he's staring at her. You know what I mean? Not like staring at her. He was just, like, outside. You know what I mean? They just happened to be outside at the same time. My sister just didn't like it. Because she's just like, yeah, she's very OPSEC. Anyway, so this guy, I knew about the next door neighbor because, well, this is a big house and my mother did live here. Like, she was teaching out here and she did live here. And so, like, my mom, who is a senior fucking citizen, okay, and this is going to be very important that she's old as fuck. My mom is old, okay, and her old ass decided to put her fucking, yes, well, she's not law enforcement anymore, but she was when she was in the Air Force. Well, she was OSI. She was a special investigator. But yeah, so anything is like, who the fuck is that? And why are they looking? You know what I'm saying? To my sister, yes. But anyway, so my mom and her old ass, my mom's old ass put on some roller skates, right? Okay. And then she decided to, like, roller skate down the street. Yeah, she's having her live tomorrow. Yes, my mom is going live for the first time tomorrow. And her old ass put the roller skates on and was roller skating down the street. Well, it kind of, the street kind of slopes a little bit and she lost control of herself and ran into a parked car and was really fucked up. She, like, broke or did something bad to her knee. And so she's just laid out just like, ah. And my next door neighbor, I guess, was outside and saw this, ran over to my mother, scooped her up off of the street, and carried her back to the house. Wait, how do we find Mama Lavender? My mom is Village Voice Mom. Yeah, she is Village Voice Mom. She talks about, like, HPV and stuff. It's interesting. But yeah, I'll be at her live tomorrow. But anyway, so we knew about this. You know, my mom, like, bought him pizza. But I knew this story from, like, before, like, when I was still working as internal affairs and stuff. But I knew, like, my sister was just like, he's always outside. Like, I don't like people being outside. Like, it's his house. Like, he's outside. So anyway, the two of us get to the restaurant and I'm like, oh shit. Like, I'm on a date with my next door fucking neighbor. This is bad. But we hit it off and it was really nice, you know? And it was great. But here's something I knew about my next door neighbor because we're next door neighbors. My next door neighbor lives in a house that's about the same size as this house. Okay? I know it takes me 4 hours to clean this house. Like, and that's just like if the house is, like, not dirty. Okay? But now there's more, there's like another dog and I have to clean even more. But before I got my golden retriever, it takes about 4 hours, like, to clean the house. And that's just like cleaning the house that's already clean. Do you understand? Put a 1 in the chat if you know what I mean. Okay? When you're cleaning a house that's already clean, okay? Like, maybe you have to do some dishes, but if you're vacuuming, mopping, like sweeping, mopping, vacuuming, vacuuming furniture, okay? Hey, Medusa, in this house, it takes about 4 hours when the house is already clean to clean it. His house is about the same size as this house. He had a cleaning lady come at least like every other week, okay? Like bi-weekly, he had a cleaning lady come in. I know he takes his stuff to the cleaners because I've seen him come home with shit from the cleaners. So that tells me he doesn't iron. And he doesn't clean. And he doesn't cook either because he's always going somewhere to go get food. Okay? I know this because I'm observant and I'm the next door neighbor. So after, because we did decide to date, we're dating. And then we were talking about actually like, I don't know, he thought it was Providence. And that he really loved that, like, when we would go somewhere together, hey, miso girl. When we would go somewhere together, like, people just loved me, okay? And ladies, I'm going to tell you this right now. If there is a man that is trying to say, oh, who hurt you, LOL? Girl, miso, shut up. If there is a man that's trying to tell you, ladies, that, like, you shouldn't have standards because you're overweight, like you've got a higher BMI, or you've been married before and you have children from that marriage, the only people that talk like that are broke ass dudes. My next door neighbor worked for the, he was a software programmer for the Federal Reserve, okay? So he worked in DC. We live right outside of DC. And he worked for the Federal Reserve, okay? So he's making 6 figures, living in this fucking expensive ass area, nice home. I am a size 16. I got a big booty, okay? I have children, all right? But when we were still dating, my child was in elementary, okay, at the time. Do you think, I want you, yes or no, do you think that he ever said anything about anything? Any of that shit that red pill dudes are talking about? Yes or no? Any of that bullshit that these red pill dudes are talking about, do you think the guy I was dating ever said any shit about that? No. No. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. No. Now. He loved the fact, I mean, well, I'm pretty. All right. Let's see. Apparently we're worthless after 24 now. To broke ass dudes, to red pill guys, but not to like normal dudes with money. So like, yeah, he loved the fact that he could take me anywhere and people were just impressed. Like at my conversation skills, okay? And stuff like that. Like I can hold a conversation. I might be screaming and hollering here, but like in real life, you know what I mean? Like I'm not crazy. So that's what I brought him value. He recognized that I brought him value. Do you understand? Put a 1 in the chat if you know what I mean. He understood that I brought him value. Okay. So it didn't matter that, I was overweight and I had children. I had prior relationships. None of that shit meant anything. Okay. I mean, I am pretty though. So whatever. But yeah, so that shit didn't really matter. Okay. And he wasn't being a weirdo. But then we were talking about getting married. And this was strange. Because I thought he was fine. And then suddenly he's like, so if we got married, are you going to clean the house and like iron my shirts and cook and stuff? And I was like, dude, what? I'm sorry, come again. I said, and he was like, are you going to, like, you know, take care of the house and stuff? I was like, no. He was like, why not? Like, I wouldn't be expecting you to work. And I said, so? I'm like, dude, you have somebody that cleans. You take your stuff to the cleaners and you don't cook. Like, like, what the fuck do you expect me to do? Like, these are things that you already pay for. Yeah, will you be my maid? I was like, I'm not coming over. I was like, I clean up next door. I said, if I get married to you, then I would be looking to you to make my life easier. And I currently clean. I'm not going to marry you and do more cleaning. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. Yeah, that's a funny way to propose, right? Just dumb. And then he thought about it, and he was like, you know what? You're right. I was like, you're already paying for these things. Are you silly? Shut up. You know? Like, I'm not doing that. And I was already looking at him kind of suspect for even trying that. You know what I'm saying? But dudes will try to get you at a discount. I'm not even kidding. They will try to get you at a discount. Okay? He wanted you to fold his clothes. Ooh, girl. Get out of here. I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. You do it. Or you pay for it, but I'm not doing that. And I'm not working either. I'm not working outside the home. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do, though. I'm retired. I'm not doing all that extra shit. And you already have somebody paying for it. Or you're already paying somebody to do that stuff. Yeah, they want a maid and a hospice nurse. I was not about to do all that. And I told him up front, no. And you're not going to get me to change my mind. Why? Because I live next door. If I want to clean, I'll clean up next door. Okay? If I want to cook, I'll cook next door. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing any of that shit. If I want to do laundry, I'll do laundry next door. But I'm not coming to your house. Hi, Acro. I'm not doing that shit at your house. That's stupid. You're supposed to be trying to make my life easier. You're supposed, like, what's the incentive? Okay, and ladies, that's really what you need to be asking yourself. And that's why I say it doesn't make much sense to be dating a prison dude, because that guy has been emasculated by the system. He's not going to be making very much money at all. Everything that you're doing for yourself, he's going to hate because he can't do it. And he's going to end up treating you like shit. Let's see, ultimate scam. They get all the burdens half off. Yeah, while yours increase. Exactly. Ladies, if he's not making your life easier, why be with him? Life is already hard for us. Why add to the stress? I wouldn't do it. I don't suggest you do it either. Do not add to your stress. Adding a man to your life should be relieving you of stress. He should be investing in you. A jailbird can't invest in you. He didn't even want to invest in himself, because if he did, he wouldn't have ever gone to prison. And they care about themselves more than anybody else, because men are selfish generally. So if he doesn't care enough about himself to keep himself free and go do things to level himself up, he is not going to care about your sacrifices. And in fact, your sacrifices are going to make him feel even more emasculated, because everything that you do for the household is going to remind him of the things that he's not able to do, and it's going to eat him up. And you're going to be the one paying for it all. I mean, you're already paying financially, but he's going to give you a headache. He's going to be abominable. He's going to become very obnoxious. It's a terrible idea. Do y'all follow me right now? Like, do y'all get what I'm saying? Yes or no? Do y'all get it? What I'm talking about? Because, yeah, he's going to be upset that he can't do what you can do. And you just living your life is going to be a constant reminder. Have y'all ever seen a video, even if it's just on TikTok, have y'all ever seen a video on TikTok where like a man was upset with a woman because she purchased a house? Like a single woman bought a house. Have y'all seen that? Or like a single woman got like her freaking, she went and got a degree. Or decides to go back to school and go get an advanced degree like a master's or a PhD. Thank you, Medusa, for the finger hearts. You don't want to be involved in that. It'll never get better. Whatever he was mad about, it's always going to come back to you. He's mad at himself. He'll never appreciate you for the things that you're doing for the family, for the household. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can't contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Let's see. They resent women when we do well and when we're doing bad. Right. Exactly. They hate you. Choking on my own spit. Sorry. They hate you when you're doing well because they find that emasculating. And then they hate you when you're doing poorly because that means you'll have to depend on them and they're broke. Stay away from broke dudes. Let's see, resent women because, is it because they aren't? It's because they're bums. They hate us no matter what we do. Yeah, especially when they're insecure with themselves. And I'm going to tell you, there's nothing more insecure than a broke dude. And, prison dudes are the epitome of resentful, broke dudes. Because they typically come out and have nothing. I'm putting the boxes back up because y'all forget that, like, it's still open. I just don't like how it looks when there's nobody up here. But yeah, come on up. Uh-oh. Hey, Regina.
I was got up here by mistake, y'all.
All right. I got you.
I always do that. Only realize.
It's okay. I got you. Hey, Miso.
If only you could get like $5, like a nickel every time somebody accidentally requires CPR.
Right. I would.
That should be part of the payment system.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let's see.
My wife has run off, so I have some time to get on here today.
Uh-huh. Let's see, who is this? Could you please clarify who they are? Broke men? Who the broke men are? I'm mainly talking about broke inmates, but I mean, just broke men in general are abominable. Anybody asking for 50-50 is abominable. You should stay clear from them. What you got, Miso? You silly girl.
I just heard you talking about like how we could like I think or it was somebody in the comments saying like we can't do right or wrong if we're, like no matter what we do.
Yeah.
Like it's like if we're broke, we're gold diggers if we seek out a man. If we're financially stable, we're the masculine independent woman that men say stay away from because you don't want a woman who's independent because they're going to be mouthy and won't be submissive. That, and they also degrade us and say, oh, you got a car and you got a house. That's just what adults do. Why do you need to be celebrated for that? You know, you have kids and you're worthless. You don't have kids, there's something wrong with you. You know, you go do your thing and don't marry by a certain age. There's something wrong with you. You know, you be with somebody too early and something happens. We picked wrong. It's just, it never stops.
Yeah.
You know, and then the whole 50-50 thing, you know, we're selfish for not, you know, seeing men as equals and helping them grow because somehow they're helping us grow. I don't see where that is ever in society that they're helping us grow, but we're supposed to be helping men grow, and we're selfish if we don't. We're all just nothing but gold diggers if we don't want to risk getting our asses beat, thrown between the washer and the dryer, and, you know, unalived, and everything else that comes with, you know, women and their intimate partners, because everybody knows, unlike some of these ignorant men, everybody knows the person most likely to unalive a woman is who? Their intimate partner, or a male very close to them. And they want us to risk being in relationships with them, and now they want us to put our debit card down to risk being in relationships with them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting wild out there. Like,
Yeah.
even the whole dating thing, you know how bad it's gotten now where they're saying women should start picking up the first dates and stuff? And, like, it used to be, like, pretty cut and dry, right? If you asked the person out on the date, you were the one that paid.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're even, like, who cares if he asked you? If you enjoyed the date, you should put your debit card down.
Ew.
I don't know you, sir. The first date, I don't know you. I was arguing with one person. I was like, I don't care how many dates it takes me to get to know you. If you keep asking me and you're still trying to pursue me and I haven't gotten enough time in that, you know, I know you well enough to want to come out of my purse, I'm not going to. Because you clearly want to keep coming out of your purse because you want to keep knowing me. I don't understand the logic.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand the logic that they think we should pay to be courted by them. And all these tests and stuff, like, oh, test her. One way you know she's a gold digger is you go out to dinner, and once the dinner's over, you say, oh, I forgot my wallet. If she really likes you, she'll just pay. If she doesn't, she's a gold digger. No.
Nope.
Women just can't win.
No. And that's the thing, but it's broke dudes. It's broke dudes. So I say if you really want a man that bad, then go find where the ones that have the money are. Okay? Go find where the dudes that have some money are, and then all that stupid shit just goes away. What's going on, Tiny Blue?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. I just wanted to say hi, guys. It's such an interesting topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, it really is, because the whole dating thing is just, isn't it, at the moment? Well, it has been for quite some time.
Yeah.
Just, that's the only expression that I can say about it, really. Like, very, it's draining, you know? Just makes you want to stay at home. I think you're way better off at home. We're safer there anyway.
Yeah.
We don't need this. We just want to find a nice, kind, you know, guy that will make you feel emotionally safe. I think that's so important.
Mm-hmm.
The emotional safety. And obviously you can't connect with everybody. So you just got to, you know, sort of like use your own discernment, I suppose. But, yeah, it's not easy. So I can really empathize with this. And thank you so much for having the space to be able to have an open discussion on it. I mean, we're not like men bashers or anything like that, because I appreciate it can't be easy for them too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But from a woman's perspective, it's just nice to get the word out.
Yeah.
And so there would be more understanding. And like, I think men, it's so important for them to just understand how women, like our psychology, and how we process things, and just be mindful of that space, because, you know, at the end of the day, we all just want to connect, but within a space of like safety. And when there's so much ego going back and forth, it just gets lost in translation, and you just wonder what it's all about. You're like, what is this all about? Like, what's it all about, eh?
Well,
So
hell.
at the end of the day, we both want the same thing.
Well, no, you don't. No, we don't. No, we don't.
Please feel free to come in.
Yeah, we don't actually want the same
We
thing.
don't.
Mm-mm. No.
Oh, we don't.
We're looking
Okay,
for that.
sorry.
We're looking for that wonderful, loving relationship. They've been socialized to look for services.
I see. I see what you're. I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, I do agree with that. Yeah, definitely. I've taken I've left that actually as a last priority at the moment. I'm just not focusing on like meeting someone at the moment, because I just feel very like a bit emotionally and physically and mentally tired from it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna focus on self-love first, and then and just see how that goes, because that in itself is quite, a journey, isn't it? That in itself is such a big thing that I suppose once we cultivate that, then we can attract the right energy, I suppose. So I'm just thank you so much. Sorry, I just wanted to say thank you for having this space. I'm not really used to coming up speaking on these things, but I just came across yours and I thought, oh, that's so interesting, because I can relate with what the lady was saying, and I'm sure very many other ladies that can as well. And thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. All right.
So
All right. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can, contribute to the live goal. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Miso, can you hold it down for a moment?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll be right back. Okay.
Hey guys, I know she already said it, but like the live, it doesn't take any effort to put those 2 thumbs on your screen. You can use both thumbs at the same time. Some lady the other day said she didn't even realize you could do that. You can do your little tap, tap, tap with your 3 fingers. It really helps get the live out. And, that little arrow at the bottom, right-hand side, share out to your friends and just help promote the live. We have a live goal. If you can contribute financially, you are not obligated by any means, but it does help her reach her goals and get her up in the rankings, and that helps her FYP and helps her get out more, so we can get this message out to all the ladies. And we don't only just talk about these topics. So we talk about, just generally anything that helps keep women from getting into situations that may end up being, non-beneficial for them, draining to them, or even harmful to them. And that's the biggest aspect is harm. Even if it's not physical harm, it's emotional harm, it's spiritual harm, it's harm to their children, it's harm to their mental health, it's everything. And we're not man bashers. A lot of people come in here and say, hey, you hate on men. We don't. We know that there are good men. There are plenty of women in this comment section and in this panel that are in loving relationships with men, have loving fathers, loving brothers, loving uncles. We do not hate men. We promote keep them away from the bad ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely don't hate men. Absolutely don't hate men. But yeah, like Kit Kat said, abuse bashers. But also, ladies, you got to just understand how these dudes are thinking, and just manage yourselves. Manage that boom boom accordingly. That's all I'm saying. Because they are looking for discounts.
Have y'all seen that one video that's going around? It seems like a African family, and it's a guy cutting a cake, and she's saying I think he was 27 or something, and she was like, I'm looking for a wife for my son who can cook for him and clean for him and all this, and it's just, oh my God. It's ridiculous. How do you promote your son? What you're offering is this, he was a good-looking guy. You're offering this good-looking guy so you can service him. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's very bad. Flockin', how's it going?
Hi guys.
Hey. How are you?
So I'm okay. I'm really nervous. So.
Oh, don't be nervous. You're amongst friends.
So I have been following for a little bit, and been in the lives, and I have social anxiety and PTSD, and it's really hard for me to do public things. So please give me grace.
Mm-hmm. Well, hold on a second. Here's something that you can do.
I don't even know where to start.
Real quick, Flockin', do you know how to clear the screen? So that you don't see the comments?
No, I don't.
Okay, if you long press on where my box is at, you'll get some options, and I think one of them will say clear display. And that should help a little bit with the anxiety.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You see that? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah,
all right.
thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just a little bit about myself. I was essayed from when I was 13 until I was 17. I don't want to cry.
It's okay.
I grew up in a home with a mother that was very much a pick-me, always had to have a man there. And it was also hoarded with not only like just trash, but animals as well. So I just was, just looking for a way out. I met my best friend in middle school, and we started hanging out a lot, and I was always at her house because I just didn't want to be at home. Mm-hmm. And her father was a group leader in the church.
Oh, Melinda, can you mute your mic, please? Thank you.
So that's where it started with him. And during that process, he convinced my mother to allow me to move into their home with them. And, it'll be better for me, whatever. But, he just really needed access. So she allowed that to happen. I immediately started to spiral into, rugs and other things, in which he supplied those things as well. So it was just an all around toxic place to be. I met a guy when I was 17. He was 28 or 27, I think, at the time. I did not meet him while he was in prison, but he was a felon. I didn't know it at the time. Of course, he's not going to tell me that. But, I was just looking for a way out of where I was, out of the frying pan into the fire, I guess. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he, entraps me. He immediately gets me pregnant. I am a child. I have no idea, how to be in this adult relationship. He cheated on me constantly. He would leave me alone while I was pregnant with no food, and I didn't have a phone. So, I was 7 or 8 months pregnant, I think, and I had to walk to the gas station to use the phone because he had been gone for 3 days, and I didn't have a car or any money or any food. And I was starving. So I walked to the gas station to use the phone, and as I'm walking to the gas station, a car full of dudes stop, and they offer me a ride. And I said no. My spidey sense was just tingling, and because the looks on their faces, I just knew, something was up with that. So I did not get in the car, but I just said no thank you, and I just kept walking, and I tried to get to the gas station as fast as I could to use the phone. But anyway, I called my mom to come get me, whatever. But anyway, just all throughout that relationship, there were always instances like that where he would abandon me. After the baby was born, he did that a lot. He stole money out of my purse to pay for other girls. I had people calling me all the time, telling me about they saw him wherever with whoever, but I felt like I had nowhere else to go. You know, they just beat you down so much. They just make you think that there's nothing else for you. You're not worthy of anything else, and you have to have them, because if they're not there, you're not going to survive. So I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. Take your time, Flocken.
The only way I was able to get out of that relationship, and during that time, he left and married another girl. He actually got married to another person, came back. He lied to me about where he was. He said that he was visiting family or something, and came back with a wife. It was so fucking crazy. I'm sorry. So crazy. That the only way I was able to get away from him was because another guy, kind of wrote in the White Knight, you know what I mean? And played the hero and said all the things and did all the things, and he ended up being way worse. As soon as they get you in their trap, you know, everything just flips. He got me pregnant immediately. So now it's baby number 2. And I was 24 at that time. So immediately after I got pregnant with my son, he became violent. Extremely violent.
I'm sorry.
And he did this in front of my children. And after my first son was born, he was only 2 months old, 3 months old, and he raped me to get me pregnant on purpose, because he knew that I didn't want any more children. So I have a baby that is 3 months old, and then now I'm pregnant again, and I have my older child too. It was just this cesspool of violence and entrapment and financial abuse. I couldn't keep a job, because every time I would get a job, he would mess my face up so bad that I couldn't go to work. So I wouldn't be able to keep the job. I would have to quit. And then he would scream at me for not having any money or bills or contributing. I'm sorry.
Nope, don't apologize, Flocken. Don't apologize.
boys were about 3 and 4, and he beat me so bad over. He thought that I was cheating, and I wasn't. I had went to the neighbor's house, and it was her and her boyfriend at the time. She was pregnant, and I had just went over there for just a few minutes just to hang out, and I think I needed to borrow something. I don't even really remember, but I wasn't over there long. And when I got back, I thought I was gonna die. I'm sorry, I just can't say that.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
He messed me up so bad. Like, it went on all night long. And we lived in an apartment, so I know that the neighbors heard. Like, he was bouncing me off the floor and the walls, and he took me, like, the back door. We were on an upstairs apartment, so our back door was in our bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, when you walked out, there was a balcony, and he hung me over the balcony by my neck. Nobody called. Nobody did anything. Like, I know they heard it, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way nobody heard that. Anyway, he tired himself out, I think, and he finally, like, fell asleep. And I had a little dog at the time, and she needed to go outside. And so I'm like, crap, what do I do? Like, I was messed up. So I put on a hoodie and tried to cover my face the best that I could, and I tried to sneak down and, you know, take the dog out to where, like, I thought nobody would be, but my pregnant neighbor saw me when I came back up the stairs. She just happened to be outside for whatever reason, and she saw me. And she saw my face, and she freaked out.
Take your time, Flockin. Take your time, hun.
So she said something to one of my other neighbors, and who was an older woman, and her son just happened to be, like, visiting her. He was staying with her to help her for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She had an autoimmune disorder, and so he was helping her, and the older lady, she's the one that called the police, and her son that was helping her found out about it and came to my front door. And this was before the police even came, because they took forever to show up, honestly. But anyway, he came to my front door, and when I just cracked the door, because I honestly thought it was the police that was knocking.
Mm-hmm.
So I cracked the door, and I saw it was my neighbor's son, and he didn't say anything to me. He just kind of yelled through the doorway. My son's father's name, and he said, "Come outside real quick." son's father, I think he knew what was up. Like, he knew what was up.
Mm-hmm.
So he immediately goes outside and they start yelling at each other. And my neighbor's son, like, hits my son's father and, like, he like, goes clean out. I start freaking out because now there's a fight breaking out. Like, all the neighbors are involved. Like, everybody knows. Like, the whole apartment complex now knows what is happening to me. Like, for real now. Like, this is so embarrassing. It's so humiliating. And, I mean, this apartment complex was not the best, so the people hanging out around outside were making fun of me, like, they're laughing.
Wow. Oh my God.
Anyway, the police finally get there, and I think they really honestly showed up for the fight between those two. Like, I don't even think they really showed up for, you know, what was going down between me and my son's father. I think it was just because of the fight, because I think somebody else called about that in the process, like in the neighborhood, you know. But anyway, they show up, they see my face, it's obvious, they can't deny it now, so they're trying to question me. And my son's father tells me, if you want this to work, you better tell them that you fell down the fucking stairs. You better tell them that you did this to yourself, or I promise you, you're gonna regret it. Like, he said that to me, pointing in my face, like, anyway, I wouldn't speak. I wouldn't say anything because I was too embarrassed. I was too scared. I didn't want to be in trouble, and I didn't want to lose my children. But they're going to take my children away from me.
Oh.
So I wouldn't say anything, but at that point, like, the state that I lived in has the law. They pick it up anyway, so they took him.
Good.
And before they could take him to the jail, they had to take him to the ER because he needed some staples where he got knocked out. And he told the police that he wanted to file charges on the other guy for hitting him, whatever. So, and they actually let him do that. Like, they let him file those charges, which I know that they have to, but that's besides the point. I'm getting off the subject. I have ADHD.
No, you're okay. You're okay. You're all right.
Anyway, so I ended up with a restraining order with him, and during that time, he turned the power off in the apartment that we were in because they made him leave, of course, and I could stay with the kids, but the power was in his name, so he turned the power off, thinking that CPS was going to take the kids because we didn't have power, and like, he tried so many ways to, like, flip it on me. But because I've been so conditioned to think that I need a man, I need someone to help me, I can't do this on my own. all the things that they tell you and all the things that they push into your head from the time that you're little,
Mm-hmm.
I immediately want to start up a relationship with the guy that is my white knight, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Like, so stupid.
No, it's not stupid. It's conditioning. It's conditioning. Mm.
But so, I immediately like get into this thing with this guy, and now, and this is why I really wanted to come up, because everything that you've been talking about lately is really resonating with this current relationship. I've dealt with the domestic violence and the hitting part of it, but the emotional and the financial abuse is almost worse, because the bruises have healed, and I don't even think about that mofo hardly anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But now I have gotten myself into another situation where I am dependent upon a man. I have handed over the keys to my life to someone that does not know how to drive. He has taken advantage of me from the very jump. And I am only just now starting to see all of it, and it's all like really starting to make sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
All of the deconstruction that I'm trying to do with myself, all of this programming, and I'm just trying to get away from all of that, especially with the current environment that is going on in the world, and actually that is part of the reason why we are in this mess, because he has taken the red pill, if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And the things that I am hearing him say are disgusting.
Mm.
It is disgusting, and I am furious with myself for allowing such a person into my life and around my kids and around my boys, because he's been around them since they were 3 and 4 years old. He has raised them. And I don't know if what I have done has been enough to keep them from falling into that line. We live in a very red area. There's not a lot of diversity here.
Oh boy.
And mind you, where I came from was down south, so it was a lot more diverse.
Mm-hmm.
And we moved to the New England area, far north New England.
Oh, that's racist.
There's not a lot of other people here.
Uh-uh.
You know what I mean?
How old are your boys?
16 and 17.
Oh, Shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you've got a couple of little women-hating racists in your house, possibly.
And you know, it
Shit.
it's disgusting.
Oh God.
No one tells me that they love me in my house except for my 9-year-old daughter.
Mm.
No one.
Oh, so you got a baby with this one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We met down there where I lived before, and you know, like I said, we got together, and I didn't immediately get pregnant with him because I was I had an IUD, but my IUD had expired and it needed to come out. So when I had it removed, I did not take the precautions like I should have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's just as much my fault as it is his. I'm not going to say that he did that on purpose, but I knew full and well what could happen. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he's been a good provider as far as, like, you know, family. You know what I mean? Like, he pays bills. He works. He has tried to open his own business.
That's
and
like
things
the
like that.
bare minimum.
But
That's below the bare minimum.
Exactly.
Oh my
And
God.
I have been so conditioned to think that's the bar that they're supposed to reach. That's not the bar. Like that's like the standard should be way flipping higher for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my bar should have been way above that. I had no business getting in a flipping relationship. None whatsoever. I don't know myself. And I have never gotten the chance to do that because I have always had someone else telling me who I am.
Yeah.
And now, we are, like, when I tell you that, like, we cannot get along. Like, there is no civil conversation
Mm-hmm.
because he knows how I feel. I know how he feels about our separate views in the world, about, you know, on a lot of different things. And, you know, it's not working anymore. Like, it's just not.
Mm-hmm.
And but, so, just a little background, like, a few years ago, he had a job, and it was a really good job, but he did have to travel for it. And the guy that owned the company was younger than him.
Mm-hmm.
And he did not like such a young guy telling him what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So he quit that job. Mind you, this was in November. We are in New England, far north New England, where it gets cold AF up here. We cannot go without power or heating oil or anything like that. A lot of the houses up here are very old. There is no, like, central heating system. It's all, like, pellet wood stoves or, you know, oil heat, propane, gas, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and right before that, I had a really good job. I was a supervisor at UPS, and when he had got that job, he wanted me to quit and stay at home because he said, "I'll take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it on my own. I'll take care of you, I promise." some younger guy says, oh, you can't do it this way, I need you to do it like this or whatever, he's all, you know, in his feelings, and he decides to quit when it's about to be winter. So neither one of us have a job at that point, you know what I mean? So I cashed in my 401k to help keep us afloat.
Oh, damn.
To pay the bills.
Oh.
And this whole time, mind you, he would nickel and dime me about groceries and things like that. And I would hear him on the phone, like, with this one friend that he has. And he would say, you know, things like, you know, talking about me being mad because I had to spend this much on this or this much on that, or he asked me for this or that.
It's like he quit his job.
You quit your job.
He quit his job.
You quit your fucking job. And then made me cash in my retirement to pay the fucking bills. Because it's the middle of the winter time, and the kind of work that you do, you can't really, like, just start that shit up in the middle of the winter with 7 inches of snow on the ground.
Oh, my God.
Like,
oh, my God.
I paid all of the bills. Like, my 401k was gone. So after that money was gone, and that took like about 4 months until like springtime, because it was a good chunk of change. I had worked there for a while, and they did me pretty well. I got bonuses, and I would you know, put extra into that when I got a bonus or whatever. I was trying to, you know, do good. Anyway, so once that money was gone, I'm like, all right, I got to get a job now because, like, nobody's working. And I had been preaching, like, you need to start looking for work. Oh, I am. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing it. Nothing. He's not getting any phone calls. Like, I'm not hearing anything. So I'm like, all right, I got to get a job, dude. I need some money. Because where I live, this state is not very generous with any kind of, like, helpful benefits or anything while you're unemployed. So, you know, I gotta get a job, right? So I start putting the work in, and I got a job. Like, it didn't take me long, maybe like 2 weeks, maybe not even that long. I come home and I tell him, because I went to the interview, and I come back and I'm like, they offered me a position. Like, I gotta go, you know, to the health center or whatever and take the rug test. And then I can start on this date. Like, they gave me the offer letter, and I came home with a whole folder. Like, you know, what I was gonna be doing. I had a job. The look on this man's face. It's like I just sucked his soul completely out of him. He was so defeated. He couldn't even say, oh, good job, babe. Good job. That didn't take long. Thank you for doing that for us. Thank you for doing that for us. No appreciation whatsoever. He goes out and really starts putting the work in. Because, I mean, like 4 or 5 days after that, I mean, my start date wasn't until like 3 weeks, you know, out. Like, I mean, like, it wasn't even a whole week, I swear. He comes back and, oh, what do you know? He's got a job. I got hired, babe. They hired me. Oh, really? That's awesome. Good for you. I'm glad you were able to get a job. Like, I didn't throw it in his face. Like, I am trying so hard to keep this family unit together. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I could have dogged him for that, but I didn't. I told him congratulations. And I left it at that. So I start my job, and my job was going to be third shift. So he was going to have to be responsible for, the boys are old enough. They can, get themselves ready and they walk to school. But he was going to have to get our daughter ready and get her to her before and after school program. Oh, now his job is interfering with that. He can't do that. The time that he has to be at his job is before the time that we can drop her off. So now, what do I got to do? I'm not even past my 90-day, probationary period at my new job. And I got to go ask them if I can switch to first shift because now third shift's not working for my schedule. That's so embarrassing. These people are giving me a chance. They gave me a job, and I can't even get through the 90-day probationary period without having to ask for an accommodation.
And he would never do
What the
that.
hell?
He would never do that.
No. No. I told him when you got the job, you said that your boss said it would be all right for you to drop her off and then go right to the shop because y'all leave from the shop to go wherever you're gonna go. He said that was all right. Now it's not. I don't understand.
He hates you.
Yes. He does.
Yeah. He hates you. Oh my God.
So, my job, I like where I work. It's a good place, and I make good money for what I do, so I can't complain. They were very nice. They said that, we can't just immediately switch you. We're going to have to let you work this kind of weird schedule for right now until your 90 days is up. And then once your 90 days is up, we will definitely move you to first shift because they couldn't just move me to first shift without me staying through the 90 days because it was against their policy. You know what I mean? And if they do that for me, then, it's a whole big thing. So, I did that. I worked this weird, I went to work at 8:30 at night, and I came home at 5:30 in the morning so that I could get the kids ready and off to school. And then I would lay down and go to sleep. And then I would have to get up by 2:45, 3 o'clock to make sure everybody was getting home from school all right. You know what I mean? Yeah, my boys are teenagers, but they walk home, and I want to make sure that they get home safely. People drive crazy. And I want to make sure everybody gets home, and that I see everybody, and I ask them how their day was. Make sure there's no issues that I need to address or no papers I need to sign. No. Whatever.
Yeah.
So, I would do that. I would be up by 3 o'clock, do what I need to do with them, and then I would make dinner because supposed to do, make dinner for, your family. And then I would lay down and try to take a nap. But by then it's like almost 6:30, 7 o'clock. And I got to be at work at 8:30. So I got to take a shower. I got to get ready. When I tell you that I don't think I slept more than like 3 hours in a week, like I was running on adrenaline and Red Bull.
And you're still with him?
Yes, currently. So.
Real quick, please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. While she's paused. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm sorry. My car was like being weird because it's sitting here like running without me, like, and it's a hybrid, so it's like start or drive or whatever. Yeah, I'm currently still with him, like, but for the past like 2 months, I've really like known that it's over. Like this is, there's no making anything work. And honestly, like, I don't want to be with anyone. I don't want to have schmecks with anyone. I don't want anyone to touch me. I don't even want people looking at me in that, like, I don't want anything to do with a romantic relationship. All of this has just been so traumatizing and toxic. My entire life I have been doing this.
Yeah, you've never had a chance to even learn who you are.
Exactly. And I have, and you guys have been talking about the 50-50 thing, right? So we do 50-50. He pays the rent and he pays for his truck. I pay for everything else. And when I tell you everything else, I mean everything else. I pay for all of the utilities. I pay for my car and my car insurance. My 2 boys that have cell phones, I pay their cell phone bills. Because he's not going to pay that. They're on my phone plan. We don't have like an entire family thing. You know what I mean? Our entire relationship has always been like, he's always been like, this is mine and this is yours. Like,
your roommate.
We're not legally married.
Oh. Oh God. Oh, help.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
And when after our daughter was born, like, he proposed, and we had already been together for like 3 years at this point when she was born. And he proposed with a ring that I already had. And I mean, that's not a big deal. I don't care about jewelry.
You should.
But
you should. And that's part of the issue. Yeah.
He didn't think to do this until he saw the birth of our daughter, and that was like this all emotional thing for him. And now you want to be husband and wife. But then after that day in the hospital, he never continued and followed through with the planning of the wedding. So every time I would say things like, what do you think about this? Or what do you think? It would just get brushed right up underneath the rug. And, nothing else was ever spoken about it. no, I like this day or that day or, nothing. It was all just completely erased and forgotten about. And to the point where I just stopped talking about it because I got the picture. It's never going to happen. We're never going to get married. He's never going to be my partner in this life. We're never going to grow old together. He's going to fight me every step of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally figured it out. So the night before last, I don't have a lot in savings because I pay a lot of bills and I don't make a whole lot of money. My paycheck posts on Thursday, and girl, by Monday, when I tell you I don't have $20, I don't have $20. Because I go through and I pay all the bills for the week. I give my kids their lunch money.
Wait, hold on a second. So you're telling me that you guys are you actually doing like 50-50 as in like whatever all of the household expenses are, it's 50-50? You split that down the middle?
No, he says it's 50-50, but his definition of 50-50 is he gets to pay for the house, right? And then I pay for everything that's inside of the house.
And then on top of it,
the food, the kids.
Hold on a second. So,
the dogs,
hold on.
the birds.
Hang on. So, who is actually like, as in like dollar to dollar, who's paying more?
Me.
And then also, does he make more money than you?
Yes, ma'am.
What the fuck?
He makes, I mean,
that's,
right now.
That's not even 50-50.
Because he has opened his own business, he works under the business name. So the companies that he goes and does his work for, they bill the company, they 1099 him. So when he gets paid, no taxes is coming out of this shit at all. He is getting a full gross payment for whatever work he did, whatever hours he put in, whatever travel time he did, and my paycheck is coming, and I got federal taxes coming off the top. I don't have state taxes, but I got federal coming off the top. I got my medical insurance. I've got my short-term disability to cover me in case I get hurt at work. I've got,
Wait a minute. Wait, but he should be paying taxes, though.
Yeah, he should. When I filed my taxes last year, he got so angry with me because I claimed the kids and I claimed head of household because I was paying for everything. And he had said to me he was not going to file with the business for that year because the business didn't, how did he say it? I can't remember how he said it.
It was some bullshit. It doesn't matter. He's supposed to.
Exactly.
It's some bullshit. Girl.
It was some bullshit. And then he straight up screams in my face about when I got my tax return back because I claimed all the kids, including our daughter. The other children are mine. Like, you are not their father.
Yeah.
But I put our daughter on my tax return, and I shouldn't have done that. I claimed head of household.
So nobody was supposed. So, but if he's not paying the taxes, then who the fuck would? Okay. So and
exactly.
Okay. But have you ever seen the Joy Luck Club or read it? Have you ever read that story or seen the movie?
No.
Girl, you gotta read it. Now, one of the stories. Okay, one of the daughters was a woman named Lena. Okay, the Joy Luck Club is about 4 Chinese women. They were born in China, and then they immigrated to the United States. Got married and had daughters. They had kids. Okay, but this one situation. Oh shoot, I'm about to fuck this up with my light again, and I did it. Damn it! I keep running this thing over. All right. This is, because this sounds exactly like what you're going through. And you need to watch this movie today. Okay? Watch it today. Okay? Find it somewhere. Watch it today. I'm not even kidding. Okay? Because you need to. Shit, I'm tearing my shit up over here, y'all. I'm tearing up my own stuff. I'm over here wrecking my own stuff. I'm so mad right now. You need to watch this movie. One of the women in there's name is Lena. Okay? Her husband is like some kind of fucking architect, and she worked at his firm, okay? They got married, and here's what they do. They live in this weird-ass house, okay, that costs a lot. He pays himself, I think, 4.5 times what he pays her, okay? He pays himself 4.5 times what he pays her. But they take all the bills. Everything gets split. Lena has it. And then I think her husband's name is Harold. They split everything down the middle. She's got to pay for ice cream. Even though she's got to pay for half of ice cream, even though she doesn't even eat ice cream. He bought her a cat, and she's got to pay to get the fleas removed. But she buys a magazine that he reads. She buys them, he reads it, but she's got to pay for the magazine. So he's using that magazine. Actually, who cares about this shit? Who cares about this shit? Basically, what's going on in this shit is this dude is paying her it was like 4.5 times or 3.5 times less than what he makes for his firm. But when it comes to the bills, they put all that shit together. If the household bills are $100, let's just say the household bills are $100. The Joy Luck Club. Household bills are $100. Let's just say that to make it easy. She's got to pay $50. He's paying $50. But he makes way more money. Triple to quadruple what she makes. But they're still splitting $100 50-50. That shit is not equal. And then on top of it, why should she pay for half of something that she's not using, like ice cream? Why is it that if she buys a magazine, but he reads it, he won't pay half for that? You know what I'm saying? The shit is crazy. Trying to make it come up even, like adding everything up together, subtracting everything, and trying to make it come up equal when it is not. It is crazy. That is exactly what's happening. I'm serious, flocking. And for women that are involved in these fucking shitty ass situations right now, I swear to God, watch the Joy Luck Club. I know nobody really has any time to read books anymore, but please watch that movie. It's called The Joy Luck Club. It is so good. It is so good. Because basically a lot of stuff, a lot of relationship stuff, a lot of, just a lot of stuff about mothers and daughters, basically generational trauma, or, women trying to raise their daughters in a way, to try to teach them away from things that they were, trying to teach them away from the way that they were taught, but somehow still they end up in the same situation. Okay. Is it on Netflix? I don't know. Actually, let me minimize this real quick. Let me look it up where it's at. Cause I swear to God, that is something that women, the movie came out so long ago, but it is such, I love that. I watch it with my daughter. Oh, real quick, please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me, and please subscribe. Let's see where it's streaming. Yeah, because it is so, okay, well, it looks like you got to rent it everywhere. It's probably not on Netflix. Where else? Let me edit the services so it looks up. Hell, let's see. Let me look at all the other ones. I know it's not going to be on CBS, Roku channel. Okay, so it's looking for it everywhere. Like on Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, HBO Max, Peacock, all that shit, Sling, MGM, Roku, Apple TV. Okay, so you can rent it for under $4, y'all, on Apple TV, Fandango, and Amazon Prime Video. Okay, but I'm serious. If y'all can spare that, if you can spare it, it's on Amazon, Fandango, and Apple TV. Please check that shit out, because every woman should at least read the book or see the movie. Yeah, Amy Tan, exactly. That, golly, that is like the best. But that situation, Lena is going through, like, you are Lena, okay? Y'all, it's called the Joy Luck Club. Can somebody, let me see if I remember how to, oh, there we go. I can make the comment. The Joy Luck Club. Like, seriously. Y'all, take some time out. Take some time out to watch this. Take some time out. Okay? Take some time out. Every woman should see that. Okay? And if you have daughters, yeah, watch it with your daughter. Okay? There are a couple of scenes in there that are kind of like, especially one, because there's like a trigger warning situation. A couple, but yeah, that's a good watch and a good read. Okay? But, so Flockin', you know that, because you're saying it, you know that you got to get out. You said you've been saving.
Yeah, so, where I work now, I haven't been there very long, only a few years, but, I've been able to, you know, kind of put some away, in the 401k there, so I withdrew what I had in it. I withdrew every dime out of it the other night.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just waiting for it to post, you know, to my account, and I am gonna try to use that to buy myself a thing of my own. I have never been able to buy a home because I've always been with a flipping deadbeat that don't want to work, that don't want to save any money, that only ever wants to buy trees, if you know what I'm talking about, that only ever wants to buy pew-pew.
Oh, God.
Parts.
That is expensive.
That is very expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to give you an example,
no, listen, no, I don't need the example. I already know. This dude, that's what happens when you go 50-50. That guy is going to play with money instead of putting it away. It's financial abuse. You don't have to go through all that. We already know. We know. No, this ain't no hood dude, Chad. This is a right-wing, freaking red pill,
yeah.
right-wing,
red hat.
Yeah. Just, I'm being told, actually, you know what, you should look in, because, you need to find out before you do anything major, like what constitutes a common law marriage in your area.
I've looked into that, and actually, the only thing I could find in my area was that they don't recognize any type of common law.
Oh, hell
marriage.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. And just make sure you do this quietly. Like, don't try to,
Yeah. I haven't said anything out loud about it.
Don't tell your kids.
No, I didn't say anything to the kids. I think one of the boys may have heard me the other night, but it was the younger one, and he's a lot more sensitive. Like
Yeah,
me.
but you can't trust him because he's got a brother, and they're brothers.
I
And
know.
so, yeah.
I know. And if my plan was if anything had came out about it, I was just going to say that I only took like a loan out on it to help pay for the older one's braces, because he's supposed to get braces, and it's going to be like a lot of money because my insurance doesn't cover all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I had just planned to say that's what I was going to use for the down payment on the orthodontic treatment.
Does he have access to the account that
No.
you're using? Okay, good. Okay.
No, he does not have access to my bank account. We have separate bank accounts.
Okay.
We don't really have anything together. Like, we never bought a home. The only thing we have together is our daughter. And that is the one thing that I am concerned about, because he will twist my past to make it seem like there are issues that are not there, because I do see like a mental health specialist. I have PTSD. I have dealt with a lot of trauma in my life.
Oh shit.
So
You might need to talk to like an advocate, like a
right.
yeah, to keep him from doing something messed up.
Right.
Yup. Because I would say lawyer, but those family lawyers are like freaking
Well,
yeah.
it's all about misogyny here.
Yeah.
They set it up for their gain,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so easy for them to twist facts and things. You know what I mean? It's so easy for them to make things seem like what they're not.
Right. And y'all, like, she can't just leave because there's a kid, and so like he could try to say she kidnapped the baby. Well, I mean, she's 9, but he could try to get her for kidnapping, so she can't just leave. Which sucks.
And the gross
like you gotta
thing about it is like he tells me all the time, like, why don't you just get the F out? Just leave. I don't want you here. Like, he says that openly. And
do you ever?
But I know in my heart that when I actually start taking those steps out loud that he can see, and making those plans, he is going to put up every roadblock that he can.
Okay, so here's what you should do. Do you what can you record, like what am I trying to ask you? Record him. Can you record him? Like, is it like a 2-party consent state or 1-party consent? You don't have to say what state, but like, do you know if no, they're not married. They're not married, and he still has rights.
No, actually, I've never even looked that up.
You should look it up.
I have tried to record him, like, do a voice recording on my phone.
Yeah.
And like keep my phone in my pocket or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like dumb. Like every time you like lock the screen, like the recording, it won't record. I guess.
Then you need to change the settings on your phone.
Yeah, I've tried to figure it out. I've been trying to
Or
get it right.
hell, or just buy a separate recorder, like a cheap separate recorder.
Yeah. I should just do that. And like, yeah.
And he's on the birth certificate, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to look. You should look, because okay, there's questions about like what you can and cannot do, like about taking your kid. You should check to see what you are able to do by law. Can you just leave with your daughter that you have together, or do you have to do something? So like, definitely check the laws to make sure that he can't like try to come back and say that you did something illegal.
Right.
Okay? Before you do anything. But I'm glad you're already taking steps.
Yeah.
No, see, okay, because there's people saying like if you're not married, he has no rights, but that's not necessarily true.
he signed the birth certificate, he has just as much right as I do.
Yeah, like you've got it, but it's like every state is different, so you got to look at like what your state says, because, like, yeah, you got to look to see what it says, what you can do, because that's the last thing you need to do is like try to leave and then because you can't just leave her. You can't leave her.
No, absolutely not. I don't want her. I mean, she's already saying things to me like, Mommy, I'm so sorry that he's being so mean to you.
Oh, God.
Mommy, I'm sorry that he's yelling at you. Like, I cannot let her grow up like this. I cannot do this to her. I cannot. It's already gone on too long.
Mm-hmm. And for everybody saying restraining order, you're not going to be able to get one on this situation.
No.
You're not going to be able to get a restraining order. He's not hitting her. He's not punching walls. Is he punching walls or throwing anything?
I mean, no, he's not throwing things. And I have not seen him punch things.
Okay.
But I mean, he has a venom tongue. Like,
yeah, you're not gonna.
That he says are
right.
Nasty.
You're not gonna be able to get a. Yeah, she's not gonna be able to get a protection order from him. For that. Not at all. You didn't. I mean, like, unless he's threatening her with bodily harm.
No, he does not. He does not threaten my safety like that. You know what I mean? He knows exactly what to do and what not to do. He is smart.
Like, y'all, like, yeah, she's not gonna be able to get a protection order from this guy. It's not gonna happen.
He is smart, and because he is the way that he is with his belief system, and because of the area where I live, it would be very easy for him to say that I am quote unquote crazy, or I have an addiction problem because of medication that is prescribed to me by my health provider. You know what I mean? I don't purchase anything off the street. I take all of my medicines as prescribed, but because I am a woman, quite frankly, it would be so easy for him to say that I have a problem, or I have a mental problem, or something of that nature.
Yeah, you should get some legal help, some legal advice. Legal advice, definitely. No, and that's the thing, Chad, there's stuff she can do. It's just that she's got to be smart about it. She can't just like take her kid and run. There's things she could do, but yeah, she's just gotta take steps.
Aware, I am like 900 miles away from any family member that I have. There is no relative of mine where I am at that I could immediately drive to. It would take me about 15 to 16 hours to get to a family member's home.
Yeah, no, you've got to take steps. Yeah, you got to take steps. And yeah, we get that. Okay, but it's good that you're already making moves. Okay, but definitely find out like what you are able to do legally when it comes to that little girl and getting her up out of there. Because yeah, this is definitely taking a toll on her mental health. Since she's recognizing that stuff is happening to you. You know what I'm saying?
And she thinks it's her fault. Like, she jumps in and tries to help me.
Oh,
like,
God.
If I get, like, overwhelmed because he can't find something, so he's telling me I need to look for it, right? And I can't find it because I have no idea what he did with it. So I'm trying to find it, and she will try to help me. Like, Mommy, let me help you. Let me help you do that. She wants to save me so bad.
Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. This is definitely yeah, that's child abuse. That's child abuse.
And I know that, and that's why I am trying to do what I need to do to make it safe for us to leave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I cashed in every dime of money that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use it to go somewhere else. I just have to figure out where and how to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And here, like, where I live, there's actually a program in this state and the neighboring state as well. It's like a rural development program or whatever, and they will help people, like first-time home buyers, buy homes. So I had planned on looking into that. I have to do some things with my my credit because it's not that it's bad. It's like I don't have like enough
like history
of credit. They said like different types of credit.
Okay. So what you're talking about is, okay, so you can't even buy a home like immediately right this second.
Yeah, like I have to, so I got a credit card, and so I have to like use like a percentage of that and then pay it off and like let it work on my credit score a little bit, and then I will be eligible for a home loan.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, rent. Momo's saying rent. Yeah, you gotta rent. You gotta get out of there. Rent. Yeah, just rent something for now.
Well, yeah, I had planned on doing that, but like the chunk that I was gonna like save, like that's what I was gonna kind of sit on.
Okay.
So that I could say like, yes, I have this much for like a down payment or whatever when I am ready.
Okay.
But
okay, so the biggest things that you really need to be worried about is like renting and family court.
Okay.
That's pretty much it, because you've got a job. So renting and family court are like your big priorities right now. Heck yeah. Yeah. Yep. Just the rent and family court. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. But I think you're going to be all right, you know. But yeah, you got to work smart. You got to work smart, and you get that because of where you live.
Yeah, I'm trying to like, you know, make the moves in silent. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to take baby steps, and I definitely don't want him to know that I have any kind of chunk of change in my bank account. So I had planned on, like, he doesn't have access to my bank account at all, but I don't want him to, like, see, like, anything by, like, on my phone, like if I pull it up or anything, I don't know. Like, I had planned on, like, taking it and, like, opening up, like, a separate savings account somewhere else that he doesn't even know about. Like, he doesn't even know, like, the bank. And just kind of putting it in there. So that it's not even at the same bank where I normally bank at.
Why is that necessary? Does he have, like, your phone's, does he have, like, your, like, the code to get into your phone or something?
No, he doesn't have my passcode, but, he has used my debit card before, and I don't know if he remembers the PIN or not.
Holy shit, get a new card. Order a new card.
Yeah, I guess I could just do that too.
Yeah, just order a new card.
Like, see, I get, like, the ADD, I get so, like, one path, like, and I don't think about these other, like, avenues to kind of take, to kind of protect myself. Thank you.
Okay, I'm also hearing change the PIN, but I would order a whole new card because he could be making purchases with your information, and he doesn't need the PIN.
Yeah, and actually, I just thought about he's on my my forest account, the forest, the rainforest one. I don't know if I can say it on here.
No, that's
You know what
fine.
I mean?
Yeah, so you just change stuff. Yeah, but get a new card
Yeah, I can.
and
put it
change
in
your password to
right
get
now
onto.
on the app on my bank.
Yeah, and change your passwords to your other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is scary. Like, you know, actually, like saying to myself, like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to start over.
Mm-hmm.
This is scary as hell because, you know, I've been here before. I've had to start over before, but you know, I'm 40 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
40. And I just feel like that is just so, like, just late to be, like, trying to build myself. I've wasted so much time of my life on losers.
Yeah, it's gonna be. My throat. It's gonna be all right. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay.
Anyway, I just thank you for letting me come up and get that out.
Yeah.
I feel like I was kind of just being like pulled to do it with everything that was being talked about. And then today you opened up the request without even hitting the goal. I was like, dude.
No, we didn't hit the goal. We hit that goal.
I didn't know that. I guess I got there late then. But,
No, they hit it pretty early today, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't see that, so maybe it was just my brain was telling me that for a reason. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you came up. No, I gotta hit that goal. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for sharing your experience. Yeah, you're gonna be all right. Just try not to get overwhelmed. I understand, especially like I'm neurodivergent too, and it's very easy to get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're gonna be all right. Just one step at a time. You're okay. All right.
Hi,
Mel-
Lavender.
Oh, hey.
Can I say something really quick and then hop back down?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So Flocka had opened up about this before on my live, and she keeps saying, Flocka, you keep talking about how old you are and how you don't, like how disappointed you are. And here's another reminder. Yes, you're 40, but you don't want to be 60 in the same position. So you got to do what you got to do now.
Mm-hmm.
Because as Lavender tells us all the time, it's time that you can't get back, honey.
Yeah. It's gonna be
That's
okay.
it. Just wanted a reminder.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Melinda, how you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, I just want to basically repeat what was said before.
Mm-hmm.
That as long as you're alive, and as long as you know what kind of situation you're currently in, know that you don't want to be in this situation anymore.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you are alive, you can change things. No, don't get caught up with the idea that you're too old. I'm 60, okay, and I'm a widow. And I mean, I'm thinking about starting a business of my own.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 60, so you are definitely not old. You definitely have more time to do this. As long as you're aware of what you need to do and that you can indeed start all over, go ahead and do it. This is the only life that we're given.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't deserve to
to be treated this way. You don't deserve to live this way. Nobody really deserves to live this way. So I just want to kind of, encourage you. Don't give up. I have ADHD also. And I know how things can get overwhelming too. You get stuck on one thing, or you look at all the things you have to do. It's like, oh my God, I can't do it. Because you get so overwhelmed. But you can do this. Okay? Yeah, I just wanted to give you that, encouragement. And I also want to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering, since Flockins talk about raising kids, do you think it's because that when boys are growing up that they get coddled and that they turn into these narcissistic people, that think they deserve everything? I mean, a serious question.
I think
it just popped in my head.
I think it's part of it. I think that can be part of it, but also the conditioning of other men. Because men in general have been raised that they are owed everything. Society tells them that they are owed everything. So, yeah, like if you don't, it's hard. And then, of course, like after a certain point, they're not listening to their moms anymore. And so it's really hard to, but I do worry about Flockin's boys because the environment that they're raised in, like it's,
it's
that's
like
scary.
A perpetual kind of thing. It's like a generational kind of thing. It's like, you see your dad doing this. It's like, oh, okay, well, this is how it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
But I hope they'll be okay. But please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart meat and please subscribe. Sam Golden, go ahead. Sam Golden? Going once? Going twice? All right. All right. Go ahead, Freedom Queen.
Hey, Miss Lavender, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Okay. Miss Flockin, you're never too old to do what you want to do. Don't buy into, because you're 40, that you can't do something. I am 59 years old, and I just closed on my house last week, okay? Because that was something that I wanted to do. I've never walked the timeline that society said that we have to walk. I got my degree at 38, my MBA at 42, okay? It's never too late, but what these men will often make you feel is that if you're not young, you're not valuable. That's what they try to make you feel like.
Mm-hmm.
But just know that you are valuable and you are needed in this world. And no one deserves to be treated the way that you are being treated. I have been there. I know. I have definitely been there. And I was married for 4 years, and the abuse started maybe 4 months after we got married. I will tell you, safety first, above everything. I know it's hard when you're trying to get out because you're trying to plan, right? I did that. It delayed my departure because I was planning, and then I would get distracted and, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that. But always remember safety first, because even if he's not hitting on you, the verbal abuse is psychologically damaging. I have PTSD to this day from all the verbal abuse, and because I was also physically abused as well. Always remember safety first. I mean, honestly, I know what you're saying about 401ks and wanting to buy a house. I mean, this marriage literally destroyed everything that I had. And when I tell you I started from ground zero, I started from ground zero. And that was 3 years ago when I actually got out of the marriage. You can do this. You can. I know it may not seem like it, but you can. You have to realize what's important at this point. And I always say that your safety is always first. If you look at any type of DV advocacy, they always tell you safety first. They always tell you that. You can get more things, you can't get another you. And so I pray that you find the strength to finally say, okay, you know what? If I have to leave it all, I will leave it all. Because that's what I had to do. I had to leave everything. But now, 3 years later, I have what I had and then some. So you can get more things. You can't get another you. Your daughter needs you. And she doesn't need to be around that situation. Because we don't want her to grow up thinking that that's normal, right? So safety plan is definitely a need. You have to get one of those. And I think, like I said, there's any type of DV advocacy. There's hotlines you can call. Matter of fact, I have those things on my page. Numbers and things that you could call to see how you can get some help so you can get out of your situation. So if you want to follow me, that stuff is on my page.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, and I wish you the best, and I'm praying for you. And when I say that, I really do mean it, because I know what it's like to be there. I do. So I wish you well.
Thank you.
That's all I have, Lavender.
Thank you so much, Freedom Queen. Thank you. Yeah. Flockin', you're going to be all right. You will, because you're already taking steps to get up out of that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of like medical things going on right now, and it's been going on for a couple years, and I think it's because of everything. Like, it's making me sick. Like, I had to have a hysterectomy last year. I am dealing with other types of like GI issues. I've had to have a colonoscopy. I've had to have so many things done, and I think it's because like the stress, like I keep just swallowing this shit and swallowing it, and it's making me sick.
Yup. Yup. I'm gonna tell you.
Scared for my daughter.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, your little girl is seriously. Check out the Joy Luck Club. Okay?
I will.
Like, I would do it today. Are you busy today?
I just have a couple things that I have to grab at the store, and then other than that, I was just going to be like doing laundry and stuff like that. So no, not really.
Yeah, rent it. Seriously, it's like it's like $4 and some change after the taxes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
It's less than $5, but I would rent it. And you know what? Your daughter's 9. I mean, there's some stuff that you would have to like cover her eyes for. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of those like, yeah. Well, maybe when she's older. But I mean, watch it, and then see how you feel after you. Like, you should feel kind of empowered after it. It's a really, gosh. I almost want to watch that with my daughter today. I gotta wake her ass up. I think she's still in the bed. Probably it's Saturday. I'll tell her I'm cooking some bacon or something, and she'll wake up. But because she's in school all week.
Yeah, I get up for bacon.
Yeah, my daughter will get up for bacon. Yeah, she's in college right now, so it's like, but yeah, that's a good one to watch. And you'll probably see some other stuff that like, you'll see some other things too. Actually, there might be a few of the women you resonate with, just based off of what you've told us in here. You'll see yourself. You'll see yourself. Okay. And yeah, and I really hope that seeing that will give you a little kind of like a pep talk in a way, like some, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a really good one. And yeah, for everybody else in here, I really suggest, if you haven't seen it, or if it's been a while since you've seen it, please go back and watch that one. Okay, or read the book, but that movie's really, really good. It's really, really good. But yeah, but y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here because yeah, there's no cooked bacon in here in my house. I've got to open up a pack and cook it up so I could chop it up for my salads. I got to go talk to my kids. Yeah, under $4 on Amazon. Yeah, I got to go talk to my family and stuff. They're probably like, "Where's mom?" It's like, mom's in the office. Mom's in the office, you know, doing what she does. But I appreciate everybody. We got to 140,000 likes. I know my voice. I got to take care of my voice too because I've been screaming. I got to take care of my voice because I got to be back here at 7 p.m. Eastern. But thank you for all the shares and the power shares. And thank you all so much for all the gifts. And thank you for everybody that came on the panel and shared your experiences. I really do appreciate y'all. Yes, thank you. Thank you, everybody. And I will be back 7 p.m. Eastern. I want to do something fun. It's Saturday night. Yeah. But flocking, kick some ass, lady. Okay? It's your time. All right? It's your time. Okay? Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna pop open a bottle of champagne. I got some champagne it's chilling right now. Yeah, my daughter will get up for champagne and bacon. Shit, yeah. We're gonna hang out together. Pop open a little bubbly. Okay. All right. Oh, Caitlin. Yeah, I'll be back here at 7 p.m. Eastern, okay? Yeah, we'll do some brunch stuff. All right. Love y'all. Have a good afternoon. Bye over here on this